What's up, everybody? I've got something kind of unique today. I'm gonna try to film a video of it. First time trying it. Pretty much I've got the kayak here. I just parked there, and I actually was here yesterday targeting bass. Did I catch any bass? Zero. But what I noticed is there was a lot of dinosaur fish around, also known as gar. And they were kind of going at my lures a little bit. But for those of you that have caught gar before or seen them, you know they're hard to catch on an actual hook. I mean, I've caught them before catfishing on cut bait, but usually you miss a lot more than you catch because of all their tiny little teeth, and their mouth is essentially a bone, solid bone. So what I did is I went home last night and I whipped up some Driftless Spins rope lures, which I'm hoping will catch gar. Now the logic behind this is just nylon rope threaded. I mean, I can go in more detail later on if I end up catching them, but essentially they bite at it and their teeth get stuck and tangled in all these threads of rope. So put a little spinner blade on there as an attractant, and essentially just doing that through the water, I'm hoping to get bit. So that's the goal. Tied up a few different spinners. We'll see if they work. I might actually start marketing them, but it should be fun nonetheless. We'll see how it goes. This is fully new. I've never specifically targeted gar before, but I'm excited to see if it works. Now, because they obviously don't really get hooked, you might ask, well, why the heck did you put a hook on it? Really, my logic there is, while I'm doing this, if an aggressive bass or pike, for whatever reason, swipes at it, I figure you might as well at least have a hook on it, because why not? If I get a bonus fish as a result of it, it seems like it's worth having. So I'm gonna try to sit up on this cooler, which I'm really not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, I don't really like that, but we're gonna try it anyway. Oh gosh, this is not stable. Let's just see kind of what happens here. Yep, that ain't gonna work. Back up, back up. We are not sitting on the cooler. Abort that mission. All right, let's do the next best thing. Put the cooler in the back. Sit right there. Cool. Much more gooder. That's the goal. Let's go catch a cigar. I honestly think I can see a few gar surface. I think I can see a few gar surfacing already. They like these hot days, they chase minnows. And this is my best representation of what a minnow would look like, I think, if it was made out of yarn. So we're gonna give it a try. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I feel like I need to be whispering. Oh my gosh, there's gar everywhere. I need to back up. I'm gonna scare them. There's gar all over. Oh my god, there are literally gar everywhere. I can just see them all right on the surface. First cast. Guys, roped him. Roped this guy. Oh my gosh. You can see right there. No hook is in the mouth. It's just it just gets all up in their teeth. And that's a catch. I cannot believe it was that easy. But I can see a bunch of them in there. Okay, I'm gonna let this one go. I am seeing a bunch of gar all up in here. I'm gonna put this chest mount on and try to get another one. Okay. I'm gonna flip in there. See what happens. You see that follow? Got one. It just gets stuck in their teeth and they can't get off. That's insane. I came here with pretty high expectations, but I didn't think I would take 3 casts and catch 2 gar. I mean, they're not an easy fish to fool, but I'm pretty happy with these lures I tied up. They've got the good action of the spinner blade, but still with some, I'm gonna get a darn hook, not a hook. I'm gonna get one of these teeth in my finger before the day's over. I just know it. I did bring a pliers though. Got him. You know what? I'm gonna keep at least one, just to try to eat. Yeah, I mean, they're a rough fish, no season or anything, considered trash by most, which, I mean, I'm not saying they're gonna be like a walleye, but it would just be interesting to give this puppy a try. I've tried them once before, and it honestly kind of tasted a little bit like a, man, I don't know, I would almost say like an alligator. Like, it didn't have a fish type texture, it had like a meat type texture. Oh my gosh, so this spinner is getting it done, but the rope gets absolutely just torn up in their mouth, which when I made these I used a comb actually, and used a little comb just to like spread it out. Wow, it's instant. Kind of almost want them to get off. There we go. But yeah, with those teeth, that's all there is to it. That gar's in there flopping around. They just get roped. Roped another one. I feel like they are a little spooky. Like, once I catch one, they're all up near the surface sunning themselves. And when I catch one and there's commotion, I think they definitely figure out something's going on and they're either go down deeper or aren't as aggressive. So I'm just gonna keep working this shoreline. I'm kind of reeling. I'm reeling this bait, but also kind of twitching it along the way. Keeping it near the surface. I purposely made these really lightweight so they are not gonna sink. They're almost like suspending whenever I stop reeling it. I don't know if you can see that, but just kind of looks like a distressed minnow. Here, gars. Here, garies. Here's another design, just to show you a different spinner. I did put a little lead body on this one. So what's nice about that, it's gonna cast a lot farther, as you can see here, which, because they're somewhat of a spooky fish, can be beneficial, I guess. So with that farther cast, I feel like I can just cover more water with each cast. I've got one chasing it right now. Come on. There we go. Roped another one here. It's definitely I feel like closer to dark they would be a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, that one's not getting away, and that was on that lure that casts a lot farther, which is pretty nice. Let's see, how do I get you out? Definitely the lip spreaders would be very clutch. That one absolutely hammered it. Wow. I actually might have used the hook on that one. There we go. Roped him. Well, caught a bunch of gar, filmed a few. I'm gonna keep this one, also give it a try. And yeah. The gold blade right there was definitely the best spinner. Gold hammered blade. Let me know if you want any. I'm excited to go try these out where there's bigger gar too. Really tangle into something giant, that'd be fun. Definitely like a twitching, escaping minnow type of look on the return. Twitching it, reeling it. It's worked really well. Now to figure out if they're any good eating. If you have tried them before and have a recipe that you like, please let me know. I would be curious to try it out. There's another one. Jeez. Get up, buddy. Perfect. Perfect. I'm surprised that rope's hanging up really well. That means I made him right. That's enough fun for me in one night. Pretty, garsh, fun.